Okay, everybody, I told you that I was going to walk you through the night I got saved. This is the St. Anthony Hotel, and so we're in the lobby. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to start by going up to the 10th floor, where it all started. So let's take the elevator. Chris, would you get a picture of that real quick?
Absolutely.
We're just gonna keep the camera going. So, come on in. Okay, guys, we're just gonna keep the camera going because I'm not gonna do any editing. It makes it easier to upload videos if I don't have to edit because I'm not very good at it on my computer. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my sunglasses on. Okay, if that's okay for everyone. Anyway, sorry, the music's kind of loud in the elevator. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the whole idea that I had to come here because I had abandoned my car, and I was being threatened. Hang on, stop for a sec, Chris. And I was being threatened by people. My life was being threatened, and I was very scared for. The girl I showed you in the video yesterday that I ended up marrying. So we were staying here, and she's from one of the DuPont family. So anyway, I called her parents and I told her, I had to abandon my car. I was in a high-speed chase, and then, I was being threatened, so I was scared for our lives, and that's why we were staying here at the St. Anthony. It's kind of funny. I was born and raised Catholic, everybody, but, the Catholics, St. Anthony to them is like the patron saint of lost things. What are the odds? But anyway, so I was staying down here, and we were staying in our room, and I think this is probably the room right here. No, it's actually this room right here. We were staying in this room, and 1033, and so that's where the Holy Spirit descended on me, and it literally blanketed me. And so I'm just here. I'm sorry, Chris. So anyway, here, stop for 1 second. Let me get in the camera. So here's what happened. So I'm in the room, and I'm standing there with Lou, and we're getting ready to leave. I'm getting ready to leave, and then all of a sudden, it was like a blanket just covered me, and I was looking at my arms, going like this, because there was this like electrical charge. It was all around me, and I was going, what is going on? And like I said, I had already started uncovering stuff, and that's why, and I was showing it to a lot of people, and that's why we were here, because we felt that my house wasn't safe, and so we were going to put Lou on a plane the next morning to get her out of town. And so this is where we were staying. Once again, so this, the Spirit descended on me and started communicating that to me, and I looked at Lou and I said, some source is communicating with me and telling me that the pyramids are my enemy. Now, right then, I had some clothes in my hand, like a couple of shirts and stuff, and I heard the Spirit say, I want you to put your clothes down and look at the tags. And so I dropped my clothes on the bed and I started looking at the tags, like in the back of the shirt. And the first tag said 100%. And then I heard the Spirit say, turn it upside down, and I turned it upside down, and it said, no lion. It was the word nylon backwards and upside down. Okay, and then there was a pyramid, a triangle with an X through it. And I thought, wow, that is so strange. And I was going like, looking around going, who are you? What's going on? And Lou was going, what's going on? And I was going, I don't know. This is very strange. I don't know what's going on, but some source is communicating with me. Long story short, I said goodnight to Lou. It was about a little after maybe 12 a.m. and I left the room. And so I went this direction, and I got down here, and I got to the elevators, and there was a plaque. There was a plaque that was on this wall that had a triangle with an X through it. And there was another triangle with an X through it, and it said, in case of fire, do not use, the elevators. And I saw, wow, that's the same exact thing I saw in my shirt. And it said, and I heard the voice, tell me the pyramids are your enemy. And then I saw this, and this is where it all starts. And I'm sitting here looking at this, and I heard well, let me back up real quick. After I saw the X and the pyramid, I ran back to the room and I said, Lou, come check this out. This is really weird. And so I showed it to her and she was like, wow, that is weird. And then I'm sitting here looking at this and see the guy going on the stairs? And then I heard the Spirit say, go into the fire. And so use the stairwell. And so here we go. So I started walking this direction and I was just being led by the Spirit. And I was just literally, now I know what it means being led by the Spirit. So I just was walking down this hallway just like this, literally going like, okay, well, where are we going? And Lou, of course, Lou's sitting there like going, what's going on? And so anyway, we go down this hallway, and I look this way. Nothing was happening down there, no stairs. And so we go all the way over here to this hallway. And guys, on the video, obviously it's, you guys are probably going to go, this is kind of like the Blair Witch Project. But I told Chris we're just going to keep the camera going so we don't have to edit. So anyway, here's the other elevator. So we get to the end right here, and here's where the stairway is. And so we go into the stairway. Okay, we're going to stop right now. And we're going to start another section. Stop.